for instance, everybody dealing with a CrossFit gym, right? We're talking about that because that's what I work in, right? I know you operate a little bit differently, and you operate a little bit differently, but for me.
But the basis is.
But the base.
Our roots are all.
Everyone comes in. They want to get better than what they are right now. Everybody does. It makes sense. But it's always, hey, I want to be a better athlete. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do those movements right there that I see those people doing. Cool. All right, how are we going to get there? Well, I'm probably just going to work out 5 days a week instead of 3 days a week. 5 days a week of CrossFit is not going to make you better at CrossFit. No. It's not. And I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how educated the coach is, and if your coach is educated, hopefully they're not prescribing that as, hey, how to get better at CrossFit, But you want to do these things, you want to do those party tricks. There's a lot that comes before that people aren't focusing on,
Yep. Yeah. So, Pre-Reqs for me, if you think about this trifecta, like I said, this trifecta of longevity and performance. You have your strength, you have your stability, and you have your mobility, and those are what I call the linchpins of fitness and performance and longevity. If you don't have one of those things, or there's one that's outrunning the other, then you're lacking a big piece of this puzzle. Mm-hmm. And when you can tap in and when you can hone in on those skills, not only are you going to get stronger, not just on a barbell, you're going to help prevent injuries. You can't really avoid them, right? But you can help prevent them. You can get yourself in more unfamiliar positions. We don't live in the sagittal plane. Right. We don't live we're in rotation. We're reaching. We're pulling. We're pressing. We're lifting. We're turning. We're twisting. So if you can tap into those 3 things, those Pre-Reqs, then that's going to translate to all the stuff that you want to do.
Right. How many gyms though? Honestly, do we know are preaching that same thing? And that's the problem. That's what we got to cut out. It's everybody's responsibility to cut it out.
Right.
Is stop telling people that you can have this without all these things. You can still be strong. It's okay that you can't touch your toes. You can push press 315. That's not right. That's not right because what you said, it's that L word. It's the longevity. Mm-hmm. Cool, you can do it. How long can you do it for? Because you're going to hit that road. And it's going to happen.
It happens for everybody.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
That's the part where we see people split in fitness too. It's right. Hey, I've done CrossFit for 3 years. Okay, what happened? Yeah. Oh my God, I tore up my back and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I stopped. Mm-hmm. That's a very real thing for.
Yeah, just about everybody. Or it's the shoulder injuries or the knee injuries or something like that. And the biggest thing that I have a lot of people come to me for weightlifting stuff, and the biggest thing that I see is, well, I want to be able to snatch X amount of weight. Well, my very first thing with them is, okay, if you can't squat appropriately, if you don't have the right amount of ankle dorsiflexion, if you don't have the right hip mobility, internal, external rotation, your T-spine, if you can't do that, you have no business putting a heavy barbell above your head. And as a coach, if you're telling your athlete that that stuff kind of doesn't matter, just maybe work on it a little bit, you're doing them a huge disservice. And I see that so many times, and it's heartbreaking for me because I'm like, all you're doing is you're taking their money for no reason, and then you're just putting them at risk of injury, and then you're losing an athlete that trusts you already, and you're gonna get somebody hurt.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you something really quick. So of those 3, which one do you deal with probably on a daily basis? Which one do you see as the biggest piece of the puzzle that's being missed? Is it stability?
Stability. It's a lot of muscle function. So on this global stability realm, it's being able to, you've got the horsepower, you've got the engine, but you can't control it for shit. You can't control the weight, you can't control what your body is capable of doing, and that's where that injury is just T-bones right there. And just to go on what you just said, just preaching to you guys, if you do not educate your folks, one thing that I am on a platform to do is educate. When you can educate somebody why they're doing something, then they'll be compliant. It might take some constant reminder, but if you can educate somebody on the why, if you don't know why, then they're not going to know.
Right.
But education follows compliance.
Well, that's what I do in the gym, and I know you dealt with this when we were here too. We're probably one of the only gyms that you don't see a whiteboard in here.
Yeah.
We don't track our times. We have the capability of doing it for those athletes that want to do it, but I don't dictate the success of a workout based on how fast you get it. You know, I tell people all the time, me personally, my ultimate goal is I'm not the best CrossFitter out there. You know, I'm not the strongest, I'm not this, I'm not that. But when given a task, no matter what the task is, I want to be able to perform it to its truest intent. I want to be able to do it and be able to demonstrate and properly teach my athletes. But I also physically feel like I need to be able to do it first. You know what I mean? And so it's like those things. If I program for my gym, you know, single leg dumbbell RDLs. But me personally, I go to demonstrate it, and I'm sitting there flopping all over the place. Well, they just saw that, so they're like, okay, well, and I just somehow you just ignore that. You guys should do better than that. No, like that's you just open it up for them, like show them, like, hey guys, no, this is a problem. Yeah. What I just did right there, you know, me tipping over with the 25 down dumbbells while I demo your RDLs real quick, that's wrong. There's something wrong with that. Don't be okay with that. Demand more of your coaches. Demand more of yourself, not just, hey, able to check the box, like, yeah, coach, I did my single leg step ups today. Forget the fact that my knee, you know, almost touched my opposite knee in the midst of the step up. No, being able to do it, able to do it as it's performed and loaded properly. You know what I mean? So, good.
Yeah.
Good with that one. All right.
Thank you.